Elohim La, Eloheinu Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai Hamashiach Wa Malaki Bahashem Harawat Kakurash Barakatham, the water by Babal Wakam Yasharala. Double honor to the apostles, elders, and bishops of Great Millstone who teach us daily, to the men out there teaching a likewise doctrine, I say Shalom. Today we're going to get into a video whereas Donald Trump is caught contradicting himself, being a hypocrite, just backtracking on everything he says. Now, this man is a born liar all day. He'll never tell the truth. So the best thing you could do to get the truth from him is like Willie D said, everything he say, just reverse it. That's all you got to do. Because these people, they are hardwired to lie from birth. Now, we're going to get into a little skit where it's a video with a skit in it from the Chappelle show with Rick James. And it's a perfect example of contradiction, how you contradict yourself, how you turn yourself into a hypocrite. And that is all these people do in this administration. So it's very, well, I ain't gonna say it's hard to trust them. Just don't trust them. Just like Sirach, chapter 12, verse 10. Never trust thine enemy, for like his iron rusted so is his wickedness. So we're gonna go ahead and get into the video. Before that, let's get a copyright disclaimer. Copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Act 1976. Allowances made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news, reporting, teaching, scholarship, and research. Fair use is a use permitted by copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing. Nonprofit educational or personal use tips the balance in favor of fair use. Let's get it. All right, the name of this video is on GMS Get This Work Too. And it's called Nero Repeatedly Contradicts Himself on the World Stage Concerning War with Iran.
See, I never just did things just to do them. Come on, I mean, what am I gonna do? Just all of a sudden just jump up and grind my feet on somebody's couch like it's something to do. Come on, I got no more sense than that. Yeah, I remember grinding my feet on Eddie's couch. See, I never just did things just to do them. Come on, I mean, what am I gonna do? Just all of a sudden just jump up and grind my feet on somebody's couch like it's something to do. Come on, I got no more sense than that. Yeah, I remember grinding my feet on Eddie's couch.
James 1 and 8. A double-minded man is unstable in all his ways.
If we ever needed help, they won't be there for us. I've just known that for a long period of time. We have some that are really enthusiastic. They're coming already. This is a need. Need would be one of the big boys. If we need their mine boats, or if we need anything, any piece of apparatus that they may have because of a situation that they have, they should be jumping to help us. We want them to come and help us with the straight. My attitude is we don't need anybody.
See, first you need them, then you don't. See, let's read this. Trump says we don't need anybody after calling on allies to come and help us reopen the Strait of Hormuz. Couple of questions there. You came on TV a couple days ago and said that you had this thing on lock, and Iran was they was weak. You said that they don't have any more military might. So if you said this about them, why do you need help from the allies? See what I'm saying? This man is all over the place. This man is also a narcissist, because it came out today that he called the allies cowards. Now I find that very funny because you the only coward scared of them Israelis. You the only one being blackmailed to do this bullshit. And those ally nations are not stupid like you, Trump. They're not risking their military, their people, their soldiers, their equipment, their land for a group of Israelis that don't give a damn about them. That's you, homie. You the only stupid one in the building. At least the allies got common sense. At least the allies are not stupid enough to be blackmailed by these people.
We're the strongest nation in the world.
See, that's them lies again. If you're the strongest nation in the world, why you need help? Now let's get this scripture right here, because that's very misleading. Where is it? I think it's Isaiah chapter 28. Now, y'all know all them super lies America just keeps telling itself. We got the most powerful military. We the richest country. We got the strongest soldiers, and all these lies. That pertains to Isaiah chapter 28:15. Because ye have said, we have made a covenant with death, and with hell are we at agreement. When the overflowing scourge shall pass through, it shall not come unto us. For we have made lies our refuge, and under falsehood have we hid ourselves. That lie he just spoke is gonna get a lot of people killed. We got the most powerful military. No, you don't. Because Iran ain't taking no more shit, because the United States has proven that they cannot be trusted. Especially after they pulled that shit when they called a meeting for peace talks, and then right in the middle of the meeting, you decide to bomb them. So Iran said, you know what, ain't no more talking. We're gonna let these missiles talk. So how you got the most powerful military? That's that spirit of complacency that's gonna get a lot of people killed. Oh, it'll never happen in the United States. We'll never get bombed. Okay, never say never.
Anybody. We're the strongest nation in the world. We have the strongest military by far in the world. We don't need them.
So why you pissed off then? And why you call them cowards if you don't need them? Let's go back.
The world. We have the strongest military by far in the world. We don't need them.
Did you follow that?
We can come out now. Yeah. First we need them, then we don't. First we ain't got nobody on our side, then we got a few that's willing. I mean, he all over the place with the lies. He don't know which lie to run to. And this is Babylon. That is the king of Babylon. Babylon means confusion. Babel. Just talking. Let's get some scriptures, man. This is the book of Sirach, chapter 9, verse 18. A man of an ill tongue is dangerous in his city, and he that is rash in his talk shall be hated. Is he not hated? Yes. Now let's go to chapter 14. Verse 5. He that is evil to himself, to whom shall he be good? He shall not take pleasure in his goods. He evil to other Edomite nations. Look how he did. Look how he tried to pump Canada. Tried to pump Greenland. Verse 7. And if he do it good, he do it unwillingly, and at the last he will declare his wickedness. The envious man had a wicked eye. He turned away his face and despised men. The covetous man's eye is not satisfied with his portion, and the iniquity of the wicked drives up his soul. Absolutely. Now let's go. Book of Proverbs, chapter 18. Verse 21. Death and life are in the power of the tongue, and they that love it shall eat the fruit thereof. Oh, they don't talk about life. They don't talk about life-giving stuff like we gonna help people. No, they want to murder people. And there's a quote from Tupac that's going viral, kind of. Remember that song? What's the name of that song? I forgot the name of the song. But in the song, he says you got money for wars, but can't feed the poor. Yeah, that is absolutely true. Esau's lifestyle is not a lifestyle, it's a death style because everything he contributes to this life brings death. That's why his kingdom was not destined to be an everlasting kingdom. How you gonna have an everlasting kingdom when you focusing on murdering everybody? That's your focus. Who you gonna rule over if you murder everybody, dummy? That's why the Lord finna take you out of that seat. That's your focus. How do we murder people and get away with it? But the Lord finna give you a bloodbath of your own. Deuteronomy chapter 32, verse 28, for they are a nation void of counsel, neither is there any understanding in them. Now, this is talking about wicked Israelites, but you can easily apply this to Esau because they don't have any understanding. There's no wisdom in Tina. Now, let's go to 2nd Ezra chapter 8. Verse 50. No, it's not 50. Oh, I'm in Tobit, Salaki. All right, here we go. 2nd Ezra chapter 8, verse 50. For many great miseries shall be done to them that in the latter time shall dwell in the world because they have walked in great pride. Now let's go to 1 Timothy. Chapter 6, verse 4. He is proud, knowing nothing, but doubting about questions and strifes of words, wherefore cometh envy, strife, railings, evil surmisings, perverse disputings of men of corrupt minds and destitute of the truth, supposing that gain is godliness, from such withdraw thyself. That's talking about narcissism. And he is a narcissist. Let's get a definition of narcissist. Definition. A narcissist is someone with a persuasive pattern of grandiosity, an excessive need for admiration, and a profound lack of empathy, often displaying arrogant, manipulative, or entitled behavior. They believe they are special and superior, frequently exploiting others to maintain a fragile, self-centered ego. That is Trump all day. First, he talk shit about him, and then he didn't get the okay from them, didn't let them know what he's about to do. He just bombed Iran, and then talk more shit about the allies. And then when he figured out he was overwhelmed, he gonna ask the allies for help. They say no because they're smart. He continues to talk shit about them, trying to guilt them into helping you. All this man does is burn bridges due to his narcissism. Unfit to rule. What took the United States decades and decades and decades to build foreign relations, he destroyed that in months because of his ego. But for some reason, you Edomites, you MAGA saw leadership. That's why you fucked up right now. Let's go to Jeremiah. (49). Verse 7, concerning Edom, thus saith the Lord of hosts, is wisdom no more in Teman? His counsel perished from the prudent. Is their wisdom vanished? Verse 10, but I have made Esau bare, I have uncovered his secret places. He shall not be able to hide himself. His seed is spoiled, and his brethren, his neighbor, and he is not. Verse 15, for lo, I will make thee small among the heathen and despised among men. Verse 16, thy terribleness have deceived thee, and the pride of thine heart, O thou that dwellest in the clefts of the rock, that holdest the height of the hill. Though thou shouldest make thy nest as high as the eagle, I will bring thee down from thence, saith the Lord Yahweh. Also Edom shall be a desolation. Everyone that goeth by it shall be astonished, and shall hiss at all the plagues thereof. That's a future prophecy. America finna get hit. Hit is an understatement. It's about to be destroyed because of, well, it's the Lord's will, but he's using Trump to do it. Let's go to Psalms chapter 64. Verse 8, so they shall make their own tongue to fall upon themselves, all that see them shall flee away. That's why all these other nations ain't checking for the United States. Their tongue falling on themselves, that's them getting caught up in their own lies, their own hypocrisy, their own narcissism. And the other nations saw that as a red flag. That's a dangerous group of people because they can't be trusted in their right. Edomites in the United States that's in government cannot be trusted. They see this. But Trump is pissed off that they see who the United States government really is now. Ain't no more hiding that. Ain't no more hiding your corruption, your wickedness, your thirst for blood. The other nations saw this as a red flag. They're very smart to not deal with the United States because the only way to deal with the United States right now is to not deal with them. Too unpredictable, too reckless. Go to Psalms 31. Verse 18. Let the lying lips be put to silence, which speak grievous things proudly and contemptuously against the righteous. Yeah, they'll lie on anybody. Esau takes lies above and beyond the call of duty. He don't just lie on people. He lie on nations. He been lying on us for the past 2,000 years. Psalm chapter 94. Verse 21, shall the throne of iniquity have fellowship with thee, which frameth mischief by law? Esau pull out an ink pen and a piece of paper and give himself permission to take your shit. And if you resist, you the terrorist. Verse 21, they gather themselves together against the soul of the righteous and condemn the innocent blood. That school they hit with a tomahawk. Yeah, they hold themselves not guilty. These idiots came out and said Iran stole a tomahawk missile and shot their own school. Just like the same idiots came out and said that Russia blew up their own pipeline. Right. Let's go to the book of Sirach. Let's see. This is book Sirach, chapter 27, verse 27. Well, we started 24. I have hated many things, but nothing like him, for the Lord will hate him. You hear that, Christians? That don't say God loves everybody. Verse 25. Whoso casteth a stone on high casteth it on his own head, and a deceitful stroke shall make wounds. See how all the United States shit is backfiring because they thought they had this victory on lock. It's like the elder said, they rolled up on Iran and found out the hard way that Iran got hands. So now they want to surrender. They want peace, peace, peace. No, Iran said, fuck that. We tried that. We finna let these missiles talk to you. And I promise you, you will not be enjoying that conversation. Verse 26, whoso diggeth the pit shall fall therein, and he that setteth the trap shall be taken therein. Verse 27, he that worketh mischief, it shall fall upon him, and he shall not know whence it cometh. Now let's go to Jeremiah. Chapter 13, verse 23. Can the Ethiopian change his skin or the leopard his spots? Then may ye also do good that are accustomed to do evil. That we know that's not possible. Ethiopian cannot change his skin nor a leopard his spots. So Esau cannot do good. He can't. So why y'all keep setting yourself up for disappointment by trusting in this man? That's insanity. There's all the links. Look at all the links these other nations are going to, so that peace will prevail. The United States don't want no peace. Them Israelites don't want peace because they the only terrorists on this planet. Isaiah 59 tell you that. Let's get it. Verse 7, their feet run to evil and they make haste to shed innocent blood. Their thoughts are thoughts of iniquity, wasting and destruction are in their paths. The way of peace they know not. There it is. And there's no judgment in their goings. They have made them crooked paths. Whoso goeth therein shall not know peace. Exactly. That's why whoever deals with Israel, the state of Israel, and the United States ends up regretting it. Canada cut the United States clean off. They did a press conference and everything. They said, official statement, he said the relationship between Canada and the United States is over. Because if you let Trump get too comfortable, he will lie on you and throw you under the bus to save his own ass without even thinking twice about it. So the best thing to do is steer clear, so this man can't lie on you. He lying on his members of his administration right now to save his own ass. Throwing them under the bus like they just doing wickedness on their own. They were ordered by him to do the wickedness. And then when they get caught up, he don't know shit about it. He throw them under the bus. But for some reason, you people think this country got, what, 100 more years? Hell no. You don't have 5. That's not prophecy. It's just my personal opinion. But at the rate things going, 5 years, that's being generous. Habakkuk chapter 2, verse 4, behold, his soul which is lifted up is not upright in him, but the just shall live by his faith. Psalms 58, verse 3, the wicked are estranged from the womb. They go astray as soon as they be born, speaking lies. These people are hardwired to lie without hesitation, without blinking or batting an eye, without losing sleep. That's why it says, never trust thine enemy, for like his iron rusteth, so is his wickedness. Verse 5, yet also because he transgresseth by wine, he is a proud man, neither keepeth at home, who enlarges his desires hell, and is death, and cannot be satisfied. But gather unto him all nations, and heapeth unto him all people. But this is what's about to happen to the United States. Verse 8, because thou hast spoiled many nations, spoil meaning rob. All the remnant of the people shall spoil thee because of men's blood and for the violence of the land, of the city, and of all that dwell therein. Verse 12, woe to him that buildeth a town with blood and establisheth a city by iniquity. Was that not how the United States was established? Death, violence, destruction, murder, rape, yeah. Let's go to Job, chapter 13, verse 4. But ye are forgers of lies, ye are all physicians of no value. Told you they lie on nations. Because so long as that, since I was a child, can remember back then, they was demonizing Russia, China, and North Korea. Despite the fact that these countries have never bombed anybody, at least not like the United States. So who's the bigger terrorist? Who's the terrorist, period? I mean, Israelis and the United States. That's always been the terrorists. Micah chapter 2. Verse 1, woe to them that devise iniquity and work evil upon their beds. When the morning is light, they practice it because it is in the power of their hands. And they covet fields and take them by violence, and houses and take them away. So they oppress a man in his house, even a man in his heritage. Therefore, thus saith the Lord Yahweh, behold, against this family do I devise an evil, from which ye shall not remove your necks, neither shall ye go haughtily, for the time is evil. Y'all ain't getting out of this one. And Trump finna find out the hard way. You just can't lie your way out of everything. Now, I want to see an Edomite with that special gift of being able to lie himself out of captivity. That's not going to happen. All y'all going. All of Israel wasn't wicked, but guess what? We got punished as a nation. Edom is about to be punished as a nation. Let's get this one. This is Psalms chapter 11, verse 5. The Lord trieth the righteous, but the wicked and him that loveth violence, his soul hateth. Who's the most violent race of people on the planet? Edomites. Verse 6. This is why they keep messing up. They can't get nothing right. Upon the wicked he shall rain snares, monkey wrenches, fire and brimstone, and a horrible tempest. This shall be the portion of their cup. So ain't nothing good in the future of Edomites at all. Let's get a couple more we can close. Get this one. Get these last three in. This is that ain't what I was looking for. Let's get this one. Because Esau's very proud. You can't tell him shit. You got to find shit out the hard way. So let him find out the hard way. Proverbs chapter 26. We'll go to chapter verse 12. Seeing thou a man wise in his own conceit, there is more hope of a fool than of him. See? See, Trump too, he think he's so smart, can't nobody tell him shit. But a fool got a better chance of surviving than Trump because a fool will humble down and listen to reason instead of just tuning everybody out. No, I know this, I got this, I got. No, you can't tell me nothing. That dude ain't got a chance. A fool has a better chance of surviving because a fool is going to humble down and listen to reason. So let him find out the hard way. Verse 25, when he speaketh fair, believeth him not, for there are 7 abominations in his heart. Let's go up one. 24, he that hateth disassembleth with his lips and layeth up deceit within him. See how he always putting this group against this group, lying on this group to piss this group off? Lying children. The Democrats did. No, the Democrats went in office. You was. Disassembleth with his lips. Look how he disassembled NATO with his lips. Verse 25, when he speaketh fair, believeth him not, for there are 7 abominations in his heart. Whose hatred is covered by deceit, his wickedness shall be showed before the whole congregation. Whoso diggeth a pit shall fall therein, and he that rolleth a stone it will return upon him. A lying tongue hated those that are afflicted by it, and a flattering mouth worketh ruin. He think he got the gift of gab. He does not. Because his lies are too much, they too see-through. Now let's get this last one, we can close. And this is pretty much talking about World War III. The upcoming war and the captivity that follows. This is for you Edomites. Isaiah chapter 14, verse 21. Wait a minute, we probably can go to that whole chapter. Hold up. Okay, verse 21. Prepare slaughter for his children, for the iniquity of their fathers, that they do not rise, nor possess the land, or fill the face of the world with cities. For I will rise up against them, saith the Lord of hosts, and cut off from Babylon the name and remnant and son and nephew, saith the Lord Yahweh. So yeah, that captivity coming. And we don't care about that argument, I never owned slaves. You don't know what you owned in your past life. But the Lord finna make you pay for it. And this life as well. So get ready. Because of your forefathers, Edomites, y'all got a heavy toll to pay. And it's way heavier than the price we paid. Because at the end of your captivity, you're going to be rounded up and exterminated from the planet. And there shall be none remaining of the house of Esau, for the Lord hath spoken it. Call Halayim La, Alahayna Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shai, Hamashiach, Wa Malakia by Hashem, Harawat, Wakakorash, Barakatham, the water by Babawa, Kwam Yasharala. Shalom.